Skor candy bars have the taste of Sweden.
The taste of Sweden? That's ridiculous. Rich milk chocolate, crunchy toffee, made in svensk taste. Mecca beloveden. Tro mig, den är sannoliken en väldigt god chokladbit.
Skor, the chocolate and toffee taste of Sweden.
Och min mamma tycker om den, och min pappa tycker om den, och min bror.
Time has passed, the family's grown. Your kids have kids to call their own. And we're proud to be part of the memories you share. The refreshment that's always been there, right there. Coke is it, the biggest taste you've ever found. Coke is it, the one that never lets you down. Coke is it, the most refreshing taste around. Coke is it, Coke is it.
There's more to cleaning than meets the eye. I found out lots of toilet bowl cleaners only make the bowl look clean. They don't disinfect, so they can leave germs in the bowl. But Crystal Vanish can kill these germs.
Here's proof. These are untreated, concentrated bowl germs. But Vanish with Chloride Plus disinfecting crystals kills toilet bowl germs. Vanish actually disinfects while it cleans. Lots of products don't.
For me, the bowl's not clean unless it's Vanish clean.
When I've got a splitting headache, I want what works. And extra-strength Datril has been working for me every bit as well as extra-strength Tylenol since I switched. And now I know why. Datril and Tylenol have the exact same aspirin-free pain reliever and strength. Exactly the same. I know because I asked my doctor about Datril. Yet extra-strength Tylenol can cost so much more. So I'm staying with Datril. Why would I pay that much more for the same relief? Why would anybody?
Who knows you better than Kleenex, Sarah Miller?
What?
Who else knows your house has rooms?
Everybody?
Then how come only Kleenex brand makes boutique tissues with so many colors to match your rooms? The living room's blue?
Yes.
The kitchen's yellow?
Yes.
And you like flowers? Daisies.
I do know that.
Who knows you better than Kleenex?
I don't use pink.
Your mother-in-law does.
Who knows you better than we do?
Sunday, a credit card collection that'll give you a charge, the world's longest hot dog, and visit the city people are dying to get into. Believe it or not, then.
Go in and ask them for a loan.
Hardcastle and McCormick sink their teeth into a loan shark.
We'll kill them both.
Then, they love their dad so much.
Man shouldn't have to live like that.
They broke him out of jail, but turned loose a killer based on a true story.
He's a maniac, don't you understand?
Robert Mitchum, a killer in the family. Parental discretion advised. Tomorrow.
Tony!
Candlelight, wine, everything is beautiful except...
Except?
That filthy oven. We've got to clean it right now.
Now? The fumes, the mess.
We'll use the new Easy Off oven pad. It cleans with no fumes, less mess.
How?
It has concentrated Easy Off power. Watch. Just pierce, squeeze, and spread on the concentrated cleaner.
No fumes.
Later, wipe clean.
Beautiful. Do you do this everywhere you go?
Yes.
New Easy Off oven pad.
Less mess, no fumes.
Groucho, I've gotten you new Fit and Trim.
Huh? Oh.
It'll help keep you fit.
Fitness food. Yuck, yuck, chewy.
You don't think you'll like it, huh?
Yuck.
Look, it's new Fit and Trim with a great new taste you'll love, but with less fat and calories than regular dry dog food. Fit and Trim even has beefy flavored chunks. Taste it.
Yippity!
See, Groucho, fitness food doesn't have to taste yucko.
Fit and Trim brand dog food from Purina.
Yum, yippity!
The fitness food that tastes great.
Monday, meet a Rembrandt raccoon and flip for a circus act on stilts. That's incredible.
The Love Boat will continue in a moment.
Tuesday, Jack and Larry are caught switching dates.
There is a simple explanation.
Three's Company.
That's not it.
Then Charlie's Sex Life is out in paperback.
Excuse me.
And Madeline gets to meet the author.
Chocolate kiss.
Oh, Madeline. Then.
Cheerio.
Jonathan and Jennifer's Fox Hunt in England goes to the dogs.
I want the hearts out of the way.
And it's murder most foul, Heart to Hearts.
Tuesday, all starting at 9, 8 Central and Mountain on ABC.
Isotoner and you, anyone an isotoner. Isotoner and you, it's the perfect fit. One size fits all,
Isotoner brand gloves by Aris. The special fabric adjusts to custom fit each finger, each hand. 10 different styles to match your style.
Isotoner and you, the perfect fit.
There's a fresh new feeling in Family Circle. Celebrate the holidays with our biggest issue ever. Thanks, Family Circle. Love chocolate? We've got a dozen delicious desserts. Make America's favorite crafts. Gifts from your very own kitchen for that personal touch. Family Circle has a lot more ideas for a lot less. Only 75 cents. Check it out.
And consider yourself part of the family.
Warren Beatty stars Saturday at 11:30.
At the Centennial Exposition in 1876, people were astounded by a new invention called the telephone.
To be or not to be, that is the question.
My word, it talks.
In 1927, AT&T brought people yet another marvel,
Wait a minute. You ain't heard nothing yet. You want to hit
talking pictures. We even pioneered television. Over the years, AT&T has become the one company people look to when they want to see tomorrow.
We can see you on the telephone.
We're becoming a new company now.
Your flight is confirmed Tuesday, 9
And
a.m.
we're even better able to bring you just what you expect from us.
Terrific. Thanks, Marilyn.
The unexpected.
Good night.
Don't forget, it's your anniversary.
Thanks again.
AT&T. We're reaching out in new directions.
Next, a little girl goes looking for God and thinks she finds him on Fantasy Island.
The Love Boat will continue in a moment.
This woman needs extra protection.
I don't think I could get extra protection in a thin pad.
New Sure Natural Super has got that extra protection.
This would be terrific if this would work for me.
Extra protection can be thin because we added extra super fibers to our protection system.
Sure Natural Super gives me the extra protection that I need, and it definitely gave me comfort. I have a thin pad that gives me extra protection, which is something I thought I would never find.
New Sure and Natural Super. So much extra protection, you'll never go back to thick.
Why are sinus headaches a special problem for Cassie Hill?
It's so painful that I can't put my head down. I can feel the pressure and the pain right below my eyes, but I don't take sinus medications because they cause me to be drowsy.
She needs the Sine-Aid Advantage. Sine-Aid relieves sinus pain and pressure without making you drowsy.
Well, I feel great. The pain's gone, the pressure's gone, but I'm not drowsy. I think it's a fantastic product, and I love it.
Relief, yes. Drowsiness, no. That's the Sine-Aid Advantage.
Freddie, stop fiddling.
I'm not. I'm scratching. My shirt's not soft like before. And where's that fresh smell?
Well, I just washed it. You didn't use Downy. There's a big difference without the softener.
Only Downy combines skin-loving softness with April freshness. Makes static cling almost disappear.
Tonight's the night.
Mom, it's softer. And smells good.
They sure notice when you use Downy. And I noticed a smile.
April Fresh Downy.
It's so easy to catch someone's eye, and so easy to lose it. It's so easy to get their attention, and so easy to lose it.
Why let the itch of dandruff be what they notice when it's so easy to control with Head & Shoulders? Head & Shoulders leaves your hair soft, shiny, captivatingly clean. Lose that itch and keep their attention with Head & Shoulders.
It's so easy.
Next, exotic Japan. Join us as the Love Boat sails to the land of the rising sun, starring Heather Thomas, Tony Danza,
Look, will you stop trying to teach me how to behave?
I didn't hear any objections last night.
Jean Marsh, Harvey Korman, Nancy Morgan, John Ritter, Mariette Hartley, Rita Moreno, Ted Knight,
UCLA.
Oh, you club.
and of course the dashing crew of the Love Boat.
I did not get to be a showgirl for nothing.
Wednesday, Colt Helps, a mob-menaced fight manager, set up a title bout when Larry Holmes, Sugar Ray Robinson, and Archie Moore guest star on The Fall Guy. Then Sammy Joe's surprise appearance at the child custody hearing works against Stephen on Dynasty, after a deceitful woman schemes to get Christine fired on hotel. Now stay tuned for Fantasy Island, following an ABC News brief next.
Made with 3 different juices, orange, tangerine, and lime. Vitamin enriched, ready to drink in the dairy or produce section.
You know it's Sunny Delight, the juicy good taste of the town.
Nanette Chapman and Donardo Weather tonight.
Announcing a ready-to-spread frosting so smooth, so creamy, you could spread it on the most important cake of all. Introducing new improved Pillsbury Frosting Supreme. Our smoothest, creamiest, best-tasting ever. New Pillsbury Frosting Supreme. So supremely delicious, you just can't wait to taste it.
The freshest ideas are baking at Pillsbury.
Okay. My grandson Tommy's going places. Works here 8 hours a day and goes to college at night. The last thing he needed was trouble with his eyes. So I told him about Pearl Vision Center. The doctor gave him all kinds of tests, and they helped him find glasses he looks great in. These eyes are going to see so much. How could I trust them to just anyone?
Nobody cares for eyes more than Pearl.
Delicious Campbell soup is perfect for a lunch date. Campbell's tomato soup has more vitamin C per calorie than apples, corn, or peaches. Besides, it's a nice way to warm up to someone.
Want to see my baseball cards? Why don't we just have some more soup?
Sally, what do you think of our new Swanson turkey dinner? We changed the gravy, you know. We changed the dessert. We added pearl onions to those peas. We made 108 changes in our dinners. So what do you think, Sally? Pretend you're the president of the Swanson Company. What would you change?
I would put the dessert right here.
Taste the changes yourself. Have dinner with the Swansons.
This may be the quietest cough medicine commercial you've ever heard, because this family's used a new medicine that relieves coughs better than conventional cough syrup. Introducing Fix Cremacoat. Its unique, creamy formula coats cough-irritated throats. You cough less because Cremacoat soothes better, then relieves for hours. Remember how quiet this commercial was, and you'll remember Cremacoat relieves better in 4 formulas. It's the quieter cough medicine, and quieter is better.
Monday, paint a portrait with a Rembrandt raccoon and a downhill piano race that's incredible. Then, last week an overtime period and no winner. This week, can the Chargers handle the Redskins? Monday Night Football.
Stains, tough stains on laundry. Today, there's a liquid laundry detergent that lets you write them off, even set in mustard. Like that. Era Plus. The plus is protein, because many stains, like mustard and blood, are made of protein, and protein gets out protein. Nothing gets out every stain, but Era Plus gets out some of the toughest, with the surprising cleaning power of protein.
Shh! Don't wake him!
Littlebeard's the grumpiest pirate afloat.
But we're supposed to cheer him up.
Who goes there?
Snap, crackle, pop.
Sir?
State your business, mates.
To put fun into your morning.
What be fun?
Kellogg's Rice Krispie cereal.
It's fun to put Snap, Crackle, Pop into your morning.
Part of this complete breakfast.
A talking treasure.
Sir, where do pirates come from?
Pittsburgh. Where else?
Tuesday, when a nosy newsman discovers Shabu's a genie.
Mercy.
Can Roy Orbison help Shabu out of trouble on Just Our Luck? Then,
Why don't you leave Amundo?
the friendship of the decade comes to a heavyweight finish on Happy Days. And Jack and Larry are caught switching dates.
There is a simple explanation.
Three's Company.
That's not it.
Then Charlie's Sex Life is out in paperback.
Excuse me?
And Madeline gets to meet the author.
Chocolate cake?
Tuesday.
Fantasy Island will return in a moment.
Tuesday.
Cheerio.
Jonathan and Jennifer's fox hunt in England goes to the dogs.
Hold the Harts out of the way.
And it's murder most foul on Heart to Heart.
From Channel 4, WTAE-TV, this is an Action News Brief.
Brought to you by Hills Department Stores.
Good evening. These stories coming up on Action News at 11. A tentative agreement has been reached for 3,200 workers for Duquesne Light. A tearful reunion this morning for two Steubenville, Ohio families who welcomed their children home from Grenada. And it was a winning homecoming for the Pitt Panthers and their fans in Oakland. Now this.
According to legend, we folk know that Hills is where the toys are.
When I grow up, I think I'll be a farmer. Maybe a pilot with a big jet line. Or have my own garage with cars to shine. And a great big house would sure be fine. With Fisher-Price playsets, the choice is mine. Cuckoo, cuckoo. There's so much Fisher-Price at Hills, 'cause Hills is where the toys are.
At low prices every day.
Hard to believe some folks have never tried pan pizza. Easy to see how much you like it at your hometown Pizza Hut.
Sports and weather on Action News. Join us right after Fantasy Island.
Spray your air freshener and what do you get? Fresh and wet. Wet and misty spray. That's why Renewsit invented Fresh and Dry. Look, it sprays dry. Now, fight odors in the air without wet spray falling everywhere. Fact is, Fresh and Dry is so dry you can even freshen rugs, drapes, and upholstery directly without staining. Why spray fresh and wet? And now there's Fresh and Dry.
The first dry spray air and fabric deodorizer. New from Renewsit.
If I take Comtrex for a cold with stuffy nose, aches, sneezing, and coughs, do I still need a nasal decongestant?
All you need is Comtrex. That's all, nothing else.
With Comtrex, do I still need a cough medicine?
Comtrex. That's all, nothing else. None of these can do for a cold what Comtrex, multi-symptom cold reliever, does. Because all by itself, Comtrex relieves every major cold symptom.
So when I get a cold with all those symptoms, all I need is Comtrex.
Comtrex. That's all, nothing else. From Bristol-Myers.
Sunday.
Go in and ask them for a loan.
The good guys sink their teeth into a loan shark.
Should I wear a tie?
So Mark can impress the DA.
You wouldn't stand a chance.
Hardcastle and McCormick.
If you break her heart, I'll break your arm.
Then they love their dad so much.
Man shouldn't have to live like that.
They broke him out of jail, but turned loose a killer based on a true story.
He's a maniac, don't you understand?
Robert Mitchum, a killer in the family. Parental discretion advised.
Tomorrow, all starting at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
Fantasy Island will continue in a moment.
You're my tab, you're one of a kind. You're a 1-calorie friend of mine. You're my tab, you're the taste for me. You're beautiful as a cola can be. So you know what I think. You're my perfect soft drink.
My taste.
You're not my diet anything. You're my tab.
What else?
You're not my diet anything. You're my tab.
There's nothing like my slice and bake chocolate chip cookies and kids.
Oh, that poppin' fresh dough.
Cookie?
Baking up hot. Baking up so.
Chocolate?
All those chocolate chips. Down into it. Oh, that poppin' fresh dough.
Pillsbury slice and bake chocolate chip cookies.
Poppin' fresh dough.
This RCA Color Track 2000 makes the most of space. See how advanced RCA design lets a 25-inch color track fit into the same space as a 19-inch set with a picture that's incredibly lifelike. Compared to a 19-inch set, the Color Track 2000 gives you 70% more picture to watch in the same space.
we'll open your eyes.
Delicious Campbell soup is perfect for a lunch date. Campbell's tomato soup has more vitamin C per calorie than apples, corn, or peaches. Besides, it's a nice way to warm up to someone.
Want to see my baseball cards? Why don't we just have some more soup?
One week from tonight, step aboard the Love Boat when it sets sail on an Oriental holiday with an all-star passenger list. John Ritter, Mariette Hartley, Rita Moreno, Ted Knight, Heather Thomas, Tony Danza, and more in a spectacular 2-hour cruise to the land of the rising sun, the Love Boat to Japan. And 2 weeks from tonight, the future of Fantasy Island hangs in the balance when Rourke is forced to choose between the woman he loves and the only place he has ever known.
Please don't ask me that.
Fantasy Island.
Wednesday, Colt helps a mob-menaced fight manager set up a title bout when Larry Holmes, Sugar Ray Robinson, and Archie Moore guest star on The Fall Guy. Then Stanley Joe's surprise appearance at the child custody hearing works against Stephen on Dynasty. After a deceitful woman schemes to get Christine fired on Hotel. Watch the Weekend Report tonight on most of these ABC stations.